Hello and welcome to another edition of Ask Ben W, the video series where I get to tackle exactly one question as I walk from my parked car to my office in Denver Public Schools. Today's question goes something like this: how should we best support new teachers in professional learning? Now, I am not an expert on new teachers and supporting them, but we had this very interesting exchange yesterday during our planning session for the Digital Educator and Personalized Learning Academy around, creating a special invite for teachers who are either brand new to the profession or who are just brand new to the district, and hadn't really thought about this stakeholder group a whole bunch. Because we're really trying to, build a lot of capacity in teachers, across the spectrum, but not necessarily focused on this particular group. And so, because of that, I hadn't given a lot of thought to it. So now is the time to really dive in and think through what it is that we can do to support those new teachers in this professional learning event and others. And the lens that I would love to take is what I needed as a brand new teacher. So I taught 7th and 8th grade language arts, and in my first year or first years, I attended a lot of PD. I was definitely someone who really liked going to the staff PD, sort of once a month. I went out of my way to go to any conferences that were available, and started looking for ways to really upgrade my skills in any way I could. One of the workshops that I went to that first year, I remember, was Step Up to Writing, and it's maybe not the I can't even say maybe. It was not the best professional learning experience that I had ever had, but it was something that was so incredibly concrete, and something that I could fold into my practice immediately. And that was the key for me, was the direct applicability of Step Up to Writing to my classroom. It was something that I was working on, and something that I wanted to continue to work on, continue to develop. And so with that in mind, looked for many other opportunities to get that very specific and concrete support. And one of the things that I started turning to were other first-year teachers. I started reading voraciously a lot of first-year teacher blogs. And in 2004, when I started teaching, there were not a lot of them, but there was a really sort of tight network of teachers who were sharing their experiences of being a first-year teacher. And so, a lot of that sort of went a long way to establishing my needs for my early classroom days. The direct applicability, and I was looking for sort of any resource that I could try that someone else had said this will work, but I was also looking for a network of other brand new teachers, and so I was looking to connect with those folks. So if my experience is any indication, and I don't have a huge data set to say that it is sort of the same as everyone else's, but if it is any indication, I think one of the ways that we can best support our new teachers is by providing direct application, resources that can be implemented and folded into practice without, because you don't have a lot of things to pull from, a lot of depth of knowledge for things that will work or not work. And so having that direct applicability, as well as a really strong approach for specific implementation and maybe even easy implementation. That's something that definitely was a focus of mine. And then the creation of a network or connecting new teachers together. And so thinking about the ways in which the network or the community that we are creating in the professional learning space is really going to support the creation of deeper and stronger connections to one another. So that's sort of my thinking on how to support new teachers in professional learning. If you'd like to leave a comment with your thoughts, please do so. And if you'd like to ask a question, please do so using the hashtag AskBenW. I'd love to tackle it on my next walk to school. Hope you have a great day of learning.